Hey there, it's Ben from Pattern Profits bringing you the weekend update and weekly watch list into the week of October 4th, starting with IWO, our proxy for small cap growth. Groundhog Day, we're right back to that volume shelf area just below it this time. Anchored VWAP from off of the September low has held a couple times here. Descending trend line still, now we're back below it. Anchored VWAP from off of the high. Year to date anchored VWAP right there. We've been in this situation several times over the last few months. So again, we'll just have to see how it plays out. We'll go right into a few of the watch list names. AMBA first on the list. Flag pattern up high, right at 20 MA cloud. Let me zoom out a little bit here. And just want to see if it kind of comes out of this flag and 1020, this being the 20 portion at the bottom here, acting as support. See if that comes out of the flag. This is very aggressive because it's quite extended, but does not look to me like the run is over here. Also have quite a few of oil and gas names this week that aren't too extended. We've been talking about them from much lower, but LPI is 192.34 pivot. They've built out a handle now. Quite a few of them have 1020 cloud there acting as support. I'll go through them quickly because I've got quite a few in this group. Matador, MTDR, one we talked about, horizontal resistance. 3805 pivot did push through there, but not too far extended yet. MUR, Murphy, there's another one just starting to push through the pivot at 25.97. Another one that decided to break out without a handle. All of these, most of them anyway, would look nicer if they handled out here, but they've been too hot to put in a handle. They just keep climbing. Fang, Diamondback Energy, this one a little below pivot. 102.53 ahead, has started to put in a little bit of a handle there, but looking above 102.53 on that one. I've got two more. OVV, this one kind of right at the pivot there, 33.46. Not quite qualifying as a handle because it's only 4 days, but if it wants to go and push through and oil is hot again, they've been tough to get them to slow down. CVE, the last one in this group, that's still kind of just below pivot. 1054, the pivot there, manageable. Most of them have good volume up the right side. So oil and gas still looks good for higher. The other group that got my attention was the resorts. There's quite a few of these. FLL, good volume up the right side. 1192 pivot above. Another one that would look nice if it put in a handle here. Give us an inside day or two and a gentle, pull back on light volume flag out here before the breakout. But just in case, 1192, the pivot, in case it wants to go. And when you look at this group, Hilton Grand HGV is another one, broke out, came back, retested 1020 cloud providing the support there, and back above 48.16 was the pivot there, not too far extended yet. MTN Vail Resorts, another one, 338.50, broke out, big volume, light volume on the pullback, and then bounced again on Friday late. You also have Marriott below pivot, 159.98, the pivot above. Watch for the breakout there. Big volume coming in on that one. And then I have one more in this group, HLT, Hilton. This one, 132.69 was a pivot there. Tried to break out here, couldn't, came back, and then got the breakout, retest, 1020 cloud and pivot there as support and bounced. Again, good volume on a lot of these. Outside of those, I have EVRI. Every holding's 25.90, the pivot, and you're right up against it there. Wick set up here too. So 25.94 was the close with a 25.90 pivot. So you're right there Look for upside continuation there. Good volume coming in. Not as significant as what we saw back here, but good volume. Look at anchored VWAP. This off probably the September low, holding those lows each time. 5 consecutive times holding as support. For my biotech friends, you won't find me in these, but I like to point them out when I see them. Flag setup up high, HRMY, focus list name 3972, pivot up here, ascending triangle, look to it, good volume. 1020 cloud is right there, built a volume shelf out just below. So that one looks good through 3972 on big volume. And then HZNP, another biotech name. VCP, look to this one. 111.33, the pivot there, tried to go on Thursday, came back in. Another one that anchored VWAP off of the swing here has been providing the support on the dips. So 1020 cloud right there now. If it can push through 111.33 on good volume, that one looks good. That's all I've got into what should be an exciting week given the way we closed last week. I hope you have a great trading week, and I will see you over on FinTwit.